The story of King Leopold II and his brutal rule over the people of the Congo Free State is one of the darkest and most heartbreaking chapters in the history of European colonialism. It is the story of a king who, in his drive for power and wealth, subjected an entire nation to a life of servitude and saw every citizen of that country as a resource to be exploited. It is a story of greed, inhumanity, servitude, child labor, and hopelessness. But before we continue, if you are a fan of true, strange, and mysterious stories that give you goosebumps, you are in the right place because that is what we do. If that makes you happy, take the like button with you the next time you go bird watching. Be sure to hit the like button so hard that it doesn't slip off while you watch the birds. The Congo Free State, or the independent state of the Congo, was a private possession owned by King Leopold II of Belgium from 1885 to 1908. Can you imagine? This 23 years period was a hell on earth for the local population as they were forced into labor camps and subjected to brutal working conditions. And for those who resisted or failed to meet the king's quota, they were either killed or maimed. Because of this untold hardship that the people were subjected to, the population of the country reduced from 20 million people to 10 million people. Sadly, most people still didn't know about this dark chapter of Africa history. But how did King Leopold II from Belgium lay claim to the Congo Free State as his private possession? You see, King Leopold II became interested in the region during Sir Henry Stanley's exploration of the Congo River between 1874 and 1877. Leopold's claim to the vast region, approximately 1/3 of the size of the continental United States, was established in the 1880s as the private holding of a group of European investors headed by the king. In November 1877, Leopold formed the Committee for Studies of the Upper Congo to open the African interior to European trade along the Congo River. Between 1879 and 1882, Stalin, who was working for Leopold and the European investors, established stations on the Upper Congo where he opened negotiations with local rulers. By 1884, the Association of Internationale du Congo had signed treaties with 450 independent African entities. Based on these treaties, Leopold II claimed to have the right to govern all the territories comprising the Congo Free State. Furthermore, during the Berlin Conference of 1884 to 1885, where European nations partitioned the African continent, the region was officially named the Congo Free State, and the conference recognized Leopold II as its sole owner. King Leopold II saw this as an opportunity to build his own personal wealth and power. He thought to himself that Belgium needed to have a colony like other contemporary European powers then. Being a ruthless businessman, Leopold II saw the potential to become super wealthy by exploiting the natural resources of the Free State of Congo. He believed that Africans were not capable of governing themselves and that they need the guidance of Europeans to help them attain full potential and civilization. By the early 1890s, under King Leopold II's rule, the Congo Free State would become notorious for its barbaric treatment of the Congolese. This included forced labor to harvest rubber, palm oil, and ivory. Different punishment methods were used during that era to ensure harvest gathering quotas were met. The Congolese were beaten, lashed, and subjected to all manner of hardship. Whenever Congolese failed to meet their quotas, they were mutilated, tortured, and some were even killed. Guys, this is not a movie. It actually happened in the Congo Free State during the 19th century CE. King Leopold II ruled the Congo Free State as his personal property, with Congolese people serving as his subjects. It was a reign of terror and brutality in which millions of Congolese were enslaved, tortured, and killed. People were forced to work in rubber plantations, copper and gold mines, and construction sites. The working conditions of some of these sites were so brutal that some people couldn't survive. Some died of starvation while others were affected by plague. In order to maintain his rule and force control over the Congolese people, King Leopold II employed a private army called the First Republic. This army was brutal and committed unspeakable, horrific violence against the Congo people. Men of this army were the harbingers of death itself. They used different techniques to inflict pains on the Congolese people. Sometimes, they cut off the hands of those who couldn't meet their daily quotas, including children. In 1890, George Washington Williams, an historian and a journalist who traveled to the Congo Free State, first brought the exploitation to light when he wrote an open letter to Leopold II about the suffering of the native inhabitants and the brutal treatment by Leopold's agents. Again, a Polish British novelist, Joseph Conrad, who visited the Congo Free State between 1890 and 1894, also brought attention to the mass atrocities on the Congolese people that he personally witnessed. He wrote what he saw in Heart of Darkness, which was first published in serialized form in Blackwood's magazine in 1899 and then became a best-selling novel in 1902. When the atrocities happening in the Congo Free State was becoming public knowledge, Leopold II tried to justify his actions. He portrayed himself as a generous leader who was making relentless efforts to bring civilization and progress to a backward and uncivilized people. He further claimed that some of his actions were necessary to bring about order and stability to the region. Unfortunately, these were just mere excuses he used to exploit and oppress the Congolese. Half of the population of Congo at the time couldn't survive the brutality of King Leopold II's reign. That is, King Leopold II directly or indirectly through its agents killed more than 10 million people. An international outcry followed, led by British journalist Edmond de Morel, who campaigned against Leopold, focusing on the violence occurring in the Congo Free State. Morel's campaign method included using newspaper accounts, pamphlets, books, eyewitness testimony, and pictures of victims that came from missionaries to convey the story of horror in the Congo Free State. As a result of Morel's campaign, the Congo Reform Association was established in 1904 to promote reform of the Congo Free State. However, in 1901, Roger Casement, an Irish nationalist, was appointed as the British consul for Congo Free State. He only had one assignment: to investigate human rights abuses in Congo Free State, and what Casement discovered was shocking and heartbreaking. He found evidences of widespread torture, mutilation and murder in Congo Free State. He documented his findings in a report that detailed the horrific conditions under which the Congolese people were forced to work and live. This report further exposed the atrocities of King Leopold II in Congo and forced the British government to take action in 1908. In 1908, under the pressure of the CRA and other international groups, the Belgian government took control of the Congo Free State from Leopold II and renamed it the Belgian Congo. King Leopold II died in 1909, but Belgium continued to rule the region as a colonial possession until the Congo Free State gained its independence in 1960. Today, it is called the Democratic Republic of Congo. What do you think about King Leopold II's actions? Kindly share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you.